What's up, FTFers? The best stories are the ones that you just can't make up. Now, I've changed the name of the guilty just for obvious reasons. So, Alexander Dumbos, that's a hyphenate, is out frolicking in the woods playing, I don't know, 300 or something.
This is Georgia!
Now, if you're a first responder, you can appreciate what happened can be more entertaining than social media platforms can be these days. What I can tell you is that the mechanism of injury was a machete to the leg. Rather than call 911, I was actually the unlucky person who saw his name and answered, the phone. To his credit, he actually had reliable GPS coordinates and he had more gear on him than I carried in the field as a professional. Now, the war with Xerxes was pretty far off in the woods because it took me like an hour and a half to actually get to him. So when I get there, I'm actually assessing scene safety from behind this huge oak tree. He's looking a little peaked. He's got the bug eyes, this Russian toy he's waving around. I assure him I'm not Bigfoot, was here to help. And as he's putting it down, he exclaimed that he's worried about the smell of blood in the air. Okay, man. Now it's PPE BSI time. When I get over there, it's like a scene out of, I don't know, The Walking Dead. Bloody 4x4s and a shamag just laying out everywhere. Now, if you ever find yourself in this situation, start stacking the dressings by pressure and elevation if you can to control the bleeding. You don't want to do the whole little dabble do ya and, just discard it. Now, when I'm actually looking at the wound, there's not even a single dressing on it, but there is an entire package of QuikClot on there. For those of you that don't know, if you choose to use whatever you put in has to come back out, and it's really painful. There was an empty Everclear bottle, which he had used internally for the pain rather than externally. Not good. But at least I had an explanation for the slurred speech during the primary survey. So we happen to have these little single-serving saline friends so I could irrigate the wound. But of course, as soon as I started, he's out. I'm trying to find some supplies and I find that he's got some, dental floss and sail needle and an entire roll of Gorilla Tape. Anyway, I'm thinking I can work with this. Here's what I did. So I took the EMT shears and cut off the pant leg so that I could expose the wound site. You want to cut your strips approximately an inch bigger than the actual wound. And then you're going to want to fold the ends about 1/4 inch. Like this, both strips. Now, I should add that you should shave the site, but I really just can't afford any more red flagged videos. You want to place your strips beside the wound, not directly on it, like this. Now, you don't want to worry about doing any fancy surgeon's knots tied up like you would a fishing hook. You don't have to get fancy with it, just start running with it. Get tied off right here just by running it through a loop like this once and then twice and pulling it tight. Bam, son, Superfly. When I get done, I start packing up all this stuff and he comes through. His only concern, I only cut off one pant leg, but hey, I did it for the story. I'm just ready to get this, 100-pound ruck over with. So I finally got him to his parents' house and let them make a transport decision. I went home, made a strong drink without Everclear, good goodies, and got in a tub with hot water, fuel the fires. God, the things I do for y'all.